Today's Democratic Party has been educating our people through a lot of their scholars with PhD degrees in several areas. And they come to the conclusion that the reason that there's crime in our communities, and particularly communities that are ran by Democratic people, of our people in different cities, the reason for the thriving crime is the fact that our people don't have any money. So money is, according to the Democratic scholars, the reason that our people are facing atrocities in terms of crime from other people and among themselves. So, I'm here to tell you that this is complete idiocy. It's an actual program created by the Democratic Party. They're the funders and sponsor of those programs, that these scholars arrive to the conclusion that our people are so feeble-minded that they have to accept this type of ideology. Clearly not a mind of dominance, but that of feebleness, which of course is the basis of them. You need to have more slaves. And because they need to have more slaves, they need to keep the minds of our people in a feeble state. This of course includes the Democratic Black Caucus that promotes those ideologies. And they say, look, it makes perfect sense. That's right. All studies show that people lack money, therefore we're killing each other. Wow. What an idea. Well, it's interesting when you go back to a time when all this got started. Our people actually were running for office, getting elected. So this happened literally 3 years after emancipation of 1865. 3 years, that quickly. So 3 years before that, our people were in slavery. So in 3 years, they couldn't have gathered much money because it's only been 3 years. So what happened within those 3 years, or beginning from those 3 years? They got elected into mayors, they got elected into county commissioners, and even rose to the point of becoming actual members of Congress in the United States, and even state executives, lieutenant governor and governor. They actually did this. So why was there not much crime going on between those 3 years? They weren't wealthy, but so much of the idea that they teach you today, that it is your lack of finances that puts you in a state of going against each other. Well, again, the party of slavery, the Democratic Party, promotes and teaches our people complete feeble-mindedness so they can continue to have slaves. Very important for the Democratic Party. Our people are being fooled into believing that they're actually independent. In fact, they're 100% dependent by having a feeble mindset by the Democratic Party, according to their scholars. So, what is the solution? It's a very simple solution. Join the Mojave Party, the Party of Freedom, a party established by our people, and of course led by our people and our candidates. Follow the dominance of the Mojave Party. We have candidates in Louisiana. Look at the Mojave Party candidates, even at the state level, at the executive level, in terms of governor, lieutenant governor, those positions, we will have candidates. And now you're in a position as a voter to vote in someone into office that has the ability not just to talk about freedom, but actually execute it as an executive level of the state of Louisiana, like I mentioned, lieutenant governor, governor, and so forth. And we will create freedom for our people and abolish the slavery of the Democratic Party, the party of slavery.